Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, it's Beatrice Vivius, Pardette and Frankie, 2 socks with your morning beach walk. And we late. We've got a beautiful sunrise. Beautiful, beautiful sunrise. Why did I come via Ingwe Beach? There's too much hippo activity. Signs of hippo activity in the morning on the boardwalk side. And look, it's still dark and it's 5 o'clock already. Wow, wow, wow. It's so pretty and cold. Pardette's galloping around me. Come. She's looking for Uncle Frank. Wow, so pretty. This is at the launch site about 200 meters north of the estuary mouth. We have the most beautiful, beautiful sunrise this morning. Absolutely lovely. Almost no ocean. So somebody sent me their application to the minister, their view on beach driving and why they should drive on the beach. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think you're the only user group that's got the right to access the beaches with a 4x4, you're not going to get my support. I'm going to object. The pregnant couple has just got as much right to be on the beach as the rock and surf angler. And the pregnant lady doesn't need to stand the whole day with a fishing rod on the beach just because that's how your application reads. I will object to your application. The grandparents and the grandchildren want to come on the beach to sit under the gazebo so the kids can build sandcastles. They've got just as much right as you have to be on the beach. Don't put in your application that we rock and surf anglers and only dedicated rock and surf anglers can use the beach responsibly. I will object. No, nobody drives on the beach. Either all of us have access to the beach or nobody has access to the beach. That's my view. And if the minister wants to acknowledge my view, then it's fine. Then I feel a flying kite with a capital F for your application. It's all inclusive or nothing. Do you understand each other? Sorry I have to be this hubris, but really, you should think about the other people. Why are you so selfish, laddie? Forgot to mention, it is a easterly wind directly east at the moment. I just hope it turns direction quickly. I'm sorry guys, I'm not going to leave this spot until the sun is up. As I was saying on Ocean Commotion's launch, it starts to rain. Luckily the 70HS is snug here at home, in a safe place, in a warm environment. Funny weather we've got at this stage, this time of the year. That's a weird cloud from... I'm looking west, believe it or not. Looking west. Pardette, reën ons alweer nat, my siekie. Huh? Pap sop nat. Now I got all confused with the buttons. But anyway. And this is the Rob channel that is now forming a nice little bay here, with a lot of small fish and bait fish and all sort of prawn, and wow, it looks beautiful. I'm just gonna zoom out so you guys can enjoy the cloud cover with us. Hey, look at all that life that is breathing here and got nowhere to go. If something is beautiful, then something is beautiful. You can only call it out for its beauty. This is now the exit of the estuary mouth. The St Lucia River is flowing strong. It was localized rain. In the St Lucia Game Reserve area, I believe. The sugarcane farmers was warned to pick up their pumps. The St Lucia is coming down in flood. And it's now reached us here. Whatever this plant is, it is sprouting. We always thought it's marsh hibiscus, but the leaf doesn't look like it. Let's see if we can identify it. Right, these seed pods that wash us out here on the beach for the last couple of months, that me and Frank thought was marsh hibiscus, is actually Barringtonia racemosus. It's a freshwater swamp tree, also called powderpuff tree, puerquasboom. Very common in our area in the freshwater marshes. So this is a plug that got unstuck that brings all these seed pods down onto our beaches. And although it's listed as highly threatened in IUCN, I believe from our local conservationists and scientists, it's quite a common tree in our area, in the freshwater marshes. Our mud bank exposed here. It's starting to look like a carbonated sandstone rock formation for me. So probably this would become a carbonated sandstone rock formation. Eventually, it's got all the ingredients to become a carbonated sandstone rock formation. This is a dangerous peninsula growing out there from the south, but anyway, we're happy the estuary mouth is still open, and we are facing the St Lucia channel. That's probably where the seed pods come from, these ones. I'm going to try and find the powderpuff trees today there at Seborga Craft Market. Thanks to Richard Pinsweyer and Caroline Fox, they brought me onto the right name for the plants. Look at the beautiful hippos. They're very tolerable today. 2 days they haven't been this tolerable. Anyway, we're now turning a little bit west, going towards the ski boat club. And there's those mud banks that I would love to have tidal channels cut into them. It would be extremely good for nature if we could get that done. Every time we return, just get out of the shot. Every time we return to those mud banks, there's more life going. Just have a look. Let's see if we can get some closer pictures of all this activity here. It's all small prawn that's jumping around and fish swimming, and one of them jumped out day before yesterday, and there's this little estuary and see-through prawn. Small, well, they're still in the, probably just bigger than their larve phase. Quite a strong outflow of water here, but the sun is just now awkward that I get with my big fat tummy into the video if I record a bit. Less than a year ago, I couldn't zoom in enough to reach a nice zoom if a fish eagle sat on that pole. Now I can almost walk to the pole if I'm not scared to get stuck in the mud and eaten by crocodiles. This is the amount of sediment movement that we've got here at the estuary mouth. I'll try and find those pictures. Crazy how the sediment encroachment is here at the estuary mouth. Put your eyes here on the ground so that you guys can see what we can see. Just a little bit closer. I don't know if with all the muffling, if the camera can still pick up my voice, but it is what it is. Oh well, I've earned something today. What is it? R1. Yeah, I've earned R1. Wacht jy alweer vir jou en Frank? Is hy alweer agter ons? Hè? Gaan op vir papa, gaan op. Pardette, gaan op. Gaan op daar. Gaan. Wys vir die mense hoe styl is dit. Gaan. Waar is jy? Dis halfpad, gaan nog. Gaan op. Pardette, gaan op. Op. Al die pad. Op tot bo. Wys vir die mense hoe styl is dit. Nog. Is dit baie hoog as jy moeg? Hè? Daar's nog 2 meter om te klim, jong. Ok, kom ons gaan maar. Jy's 'n kakwetenskaplike vandag.